What's up, guys? So, today I want to talk a little bit about the state of motorsport games and why I feel like it it's it's good news. As you could see right here, the price of the stock continues to drop at record pace. It is now at $4.20. If you could see here, I hope you could see the chart. Look at this. Look how steep this drop has been. Well, let me see. This is the sum. Yes. Look at this. Look at this. And it's now at $4.20. I don't remember what where things began, but there has been. This is all mismanagement. And why am I saying this is good news? Because finally, I'm starting to see that people have become fed up, and clearly people have decided I'm not buying this garbage anymore. And it shows. That's why the stock keeps dropping, because nobody's buying the game. And I've been telling people for a long, long time that we have to stop financing bad business decisions, bad business practices. So let's look at what else they're trying here, because this is a sign of desperation, of course. It's about to end now in 1 hour and 10 minutes. So you still got about an hour to experience just how bad this product is if you haven't. But December 17th to the 20th, free to play days on Steam. This game is not even 2 months out the gate. This is pure desperation. And nobody's they can't get anyone on that hook. So all the bullshit in the world and all the times that they tell their investors, oh, we got people defending the game, everything's good, don't worry. Investors aren't stupid. This is what they look at. The price. The price of the stock. That's all that matters. And that thing keeps declining sharply. So the question here is, what happens now? How much longer can this company survive? I don't know the answer to that, but this being their first official product, they don't have a track record. It's not like they've had a track record of making decent games and they just had a misstep where they can kind of bounce back because they have a history. They don't have a history. This is their history right now. NASCAR 21 Ignition, and this is where they sit. So the public's trust of this company is at rock bottom. We still haven't seen or heard from anybody in upper management. And honestly, it's the CEO's job to come out, be the face of the company, whether times are good or bad. They're not talking about the state of this game. They're not talking about what their plans are, what they plan to do about it, how they plan to get out of this mess. Nothing. I've never seen anything like this. Even other companies, other game developers who have had serious problems, you will eventually see or hear from the CEO of whatever company. They'll come out, they'll make a statement, they'll make an official statement on Twitter, whatever. They have to say something. These guys are hiding. They think that if we just stay quiet, lay low, hide under the mattress, it's all going to go away. It's going to get better on its own. We'll let people, maybe the next patch will get things going. That's not going to happen. I think they're at a point of no return. I don't see game sales going up at all because the reputation of this company and this game is at rock bottom. So I'm not happy that they failed. And I'm not happy that, once again, we're disappointed as a community. Nobody rooted harder for these guys than I did. I wanted these guys to succeed. But once I realized what was happening, and once I realized and accepted that these guys don't know what they're doing, or they thought they took a gamble that they could come in and just continue business as usual, like what we saw with Utechnics and 704, where, you know, people are disappointed, but they still buy the game. They'll complain about it, but they still keep giving your money. Now, they're not getting money from these people. And they're still pushing DLC and all kinds of stuff. And guess what? Apparently, people aren't buying. That's why the stock keeps plummeting. So people are saying, look, strong buy by analysts. You know, the only reason they're saying it's a strong buy is because it's at rock bottom. From where this stock was, it fell so far that this is a bargain now. If you want to come in and buy some stock, maybe it would be a decent gamble for somebody. But this is a gamble for people with money to burn. Not us. So if somebody has some money to just play with, they'll just say, you know what? Let's buy a couple thousand shares at, rock bottom prices and just sit on it. Maybe between now and a year from now, maybe, that upcoming, British touring car game is an okay game. Maybe their other projects are better and that value starts going up and we can make some good money buying low, right? But that's a big gamble. You have to take into account other factors. And like I said, I'm not impressed with the leadership of this company, the decisions they make. Who fucking decided that a paint booth where you can make some pretty good paint schemes can't be used in your career mode? The center part of your game, your first official product as a company. We're not going to let people use those custom paint schemes in career mode. Who the fuck made that decision? I mean, do you have to be a business genius to know that's an astronomically horrible idea? That you don't have rear view mirrors in the game? That online racing, there's no you can't have a lobby where you can have private lobbies where you can't even change the length of the race and run longer races. You're just jumping into these random 5 lap sprints. These are conscious decisions that were made. This is not a bug or a glitch that you could blame. So I think that this company is probably not going to be around for long. I mean, I don't know how they survive this without dramatically improving the product. It might be too late. And I don't there's what can they possibly do? It's as if they're not even aware of all the issues, but they have to know. And I know there's people out there that think, "Oh, I'm just going to keep giving feedback and doing my part to fix the game, to help, you know, notify them that there's problems." You think they don't fucking know about all these problems? If you really believe that they're taking feedback and that's how they're figuring this stuff out, then you're a dope. They know what these problems are. They've known. They have people that test this stuff. They decided to release this game knowing what a mess it was. And they thought they could get away with it, and they didn't. They gambled and lost. So, The question is, what happens from this point forward? Well, I don't know the answer to that, but I am happy and I'm glad that finally people have woken up and decided enough is enough. I'm tired of giving my money away to developers and publishers who keep uh, doing shady business practices and giving us unfinished, broken products, expecting us to sit around and wait for patches to give us a product that actually works. I have yet to see a video of anybody who plays this game who's actually having a good time. Everybody's having a bad time. Nobody's enjoying it. They're desperately trying to find something in this game and they can't do it. Every gameplay video I have seen, even from people who've tried their best to find something positive, can't do it. They're not enjoying the experience. It's agonizing. So Motorsport Games can't even use content creators' videos because they're nothing but complaints and people frustrated with the game. So how do you recover? And I told you guys, I'm not a big believer in patches, man. And you're starting to see for yourself, these patches don't do very much. And there's still people out there saying, you know what? After a few more patches, I'm sure that it'll be better. People are complaining too much and they're being haters. And let me tell you something. That term hater is bullshit. It's a meaningless term. It's a way to just shut down people's criticism without actually addressing direct criticism. The term hater is just something that children use. It doesn't mean anything. It's bullshit. So they want you to think that everyone who has a valid criticism of this product is just doing it because they have nothing better to do. They want to hate because they're just bad people. They're miserable. How's that working out? It's bullshit. People are complaining because they have legitimate complaints. They have every right to be livid that they spent 60, sometimes $90 on a broken, unfinished product that this company knew. They knew the condition it was in when they released it. And you want to believe, well, some people out there want to believe that these people they feel bad about this, what happened. Like they didn't know. You can believe that bullshit if you want to. But I'm telling you guys, they gambled. They thought they could get away with it because they're used to it. They're used to watching EA get away with it every year with Madden football. This isn't the only time this is the way the gaming industry is. And until people wake up and stop giving them their money, it's not going to stop. So this is why this is good news. This is why I love it. I love it. And I hope this number keeps dropping because somebody has to pay a price. And if these people at Motorsport Games in the upper management mismanage this game to where it is, this is on them. And they don't have the fucking balls to come out and publicly address this. And this is going to keep getting worse. And I'm glad it's happening. This is good. So if you want to say that I'm being a hater, go ahead. I'm being real. I've been talking about this shit for 10 fucking years. And I've been telling people, stop giving your money to people who are doing this. You don't reward bad business practices. And finally, I'm seeing that people are not buying this game. It's about fucking time. You do not reward bad business practices, and now Motorsport Games is the one that has to deal with this. They're the ones that have to explain to their investors. They could try to bullshit them. Oh, we got people defending the game, and our sales are better than bullshit. What do you think? Investors don't know what this means right here? They know. You can only bullshit for so long. Eventually, you expose yourself. It happens to everybody. Bullshit eventually catches up with you. So listen to your instincts. And if you think that there's something wrong, there is something wrong. And that's why I had no problem telling people not to spend your money, not to buy this game. While other people were saying, well, I don't think it's right to tell people what to do with their money. Then what the fuck are you doing? What's the point of all this? I can't, in good conscience, tell people, hey, you know what? It's your decision. It's your money. Yeah, it is your money. If you want to buy the game, go ahead. I can't stop people from buying it, but I can suggest. I can explain why you shouldn't buy this game. And it's simple. You have to stop rewarding bad business practices. This is why we get games like this. So this is great, and I hope this fucking number keeps dropping. And if it turns out that these guys sink and they don't survive, they did it to themselves. They deserve it for making bad business decisions, consciously releasing broken, unfinished products. And for those people who keep telling people, oh, it's a license and NASCAR's fault because they have to release the game no matter what, they're full of shit. Contracts are made to be broken. Contracts are broken every day. And who wins from this? Does this look like winning to you? Are the investors winning? Is Motorsport Games winning? Are the developers, the actual guys who work on these games, are they winning? Is the community winning? Nobody won from them releasing a game when it wasn't ready. Is NASCAR winning? Nobody won. Everybody's losing because of this decision. So if you want to tell people that Motorsport Games didn't have a choice, that they couldn't call their investors and call NASCAR and explain to them the state of the game and say, if we release this game, it's going to be a disaster. It's going to sink everybody. We need to delay this long term. We want to make sure that when this game finally does release, that people actually like the product, that they can actually play this product, that they're actually impressed, that they're actually have that they can build trust with us as a game developer, so that when we release future products, that they know we are a reputable game developer. You explain that to NASCAR and to your investors, and who in their right mind is going to say, I don't care, you have to release the game? Anybody that keeps telling you that because of licensing this had to happen doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're full of shit. They're lying to you, or they don't really know what the fuck they're talking about. What's the worst that could have happened? What, NASCAR is going to take Motorsport Games to court and say they were supposed to release and that was the licensing agreement, so we're going to do bullshit. They could have just invite whoever it is at NASCAR that has interactions with Motorsport Games that's connected to this licensing. They could have invited them at any point to play the game and just show them how unfinished and broken the game is, and say to them, this is why we cannot release. Projects are delayed all the time. It's the world we live in. But yet you still see people telling you that, it's NASCAR's fault and the licensing agreement. NASCAR has nothing to do with game development. The NFL has nothing to do with EA making Madden football games. Yeah, they'll get involved with licensing issues, but they don't actually have any control over the state of the game, the quality, certain gameplay things. It's it's incredible what people are still trying to push and telling people bullshit. I'm proud to say that I told people from the start, do not buy this game. Don't support this. Now, the public themselves have woken up clearly. I don't have the kind of audience or clout to really have an effect. So this is not because of me. This is just the public growing tired of saying, not again. You're not going to get me again. We're tired of this. 10 fucking straight years of disappointments. And now you come out the box with this? I'm done. And that's why this is good news. I love this. And I hope it keeps dropping because a price has to be paid. A message has to be sent. And this is the first real time that I see that the public has sent a powerful message by using the power of purchase, of deciding I'm not buying this. And that's good. That's good news to me. So it's sad that we don't have a game worth a damn for NASCAR fans. Okay, I was looking forward to this. I wanted this to succeed, but I'd rather see them sink and completely collapse before they continue to make more garbage and continue to promote DLC and microtransactions. And they already said they have fucking plans for some uh team, I forgot what the fuck it is, franchise team thing. It's all connected to squeezing more money out of people for garbage. When you have a fucking game that doesn't even function at the most basic level. So, I hope you guys found that I was not ranting, that I was just being sort of level-headed, I guess. I certainly don't want to be somebody who people look at as a hater. You know, I've called the shots from the start like it is, and unfortunately, this is what we have. And something else before I sign off. I told people years ago that game engines are not magic tools. They're tools and a canvas to create a game. Everybody was blaming the Unity engine, that's why we weren't getting the type of NASCAR games we wanted. And I told people it's the decisions made by the developer, the direction they go that they want to go in, and the type of shit that they actually work on. It's not the game engine. Yes, there are better game engines. Some are better than others. Now you have the best game engine uh, in the market, and you still got garbage. You can't blame the Unity engine for this. So, those are my thoughts. I look forward to your comments later.